90% of corporate AI initiatives are failing. Abstract. With up to 90% of corporate AI initiatives failing, it is clear that organizations are struggling to bridge the gap between ambition and execution. The failures stem from unclear goals, poor data quality, talent shortages, and resistance to adoption. However, success is possible with the right strategies. This article presents a solutions-oriented framework for AI adoption, aligning AI with business value, strengthening data governance, investing in talent, preparing organizations for change, addressing ethical and regulatory risks, and building scalable infrastructure. By adopting these strategies, corporations can transform AI from hype into sustainable business impact. Turning AI failure into success. Artificial intelligence has captured the imagination of executives worldwide, but the harsh reality is that most projects do not achieve their intended outcomes. While estimates suggest that 75 to 95% of corporate AI initiatives fail to deliver ROI, these numbers need not be destiny. Success requires more than cutting-edge models. It demands clear strategy, strong data foundations, organizational alignment, and long-term planning. Below is a roadmap for organizations that want to avoid being part of the failure statistic and instead harness AI's full potential. 1. Align AI with business value. Problem. Many AI initiatives start without clear objectives, making ROI impossible to measure. Solution. Begin every AI project with a business-first mindset. What specific outcome is the organization trying to achieve? Use value mapping to connect AI use cases with financial or operational goals, such as reducing costs by 15%, increasing customer retention by 10%, or accelerating supply chain throughput. Establish ROI metrics early and integrate them into the project's success criteria. For example, an AI-powered recommendation engine should track incremental sales or engagement rather than vague notions of improved personalization. Prioritize fewer, high-value use cases rather than pursuing many pilots simultaneously. This helps ensure that resources are concentrated on initiatives that matter. When AI projects are anchored to clear outcomes, executives can measure results, justify investment, and scale successful initiatives. Second, strengthen data quality and governance. Problem. Poor, biased, or siloed data remains the Achilles heel of AI. Solution. Conduct a data audit before launching any AI project. Identify gaps, inconsistencies, and compliance risks. Implement data governance frameworks that ensure accuracy, consistency, and traceability of data across the organization. Break down data silos by centralizing access via data lakes or warehouses. This enables holistic analysis and cross-departmental use. Use synthetic data or augmentation, where natural data is insufficient, particularly for rare events or edge cases. Prioritize ethical data collection. Compliance with privacy laws and consent regulations should be foundational, not an afterthought. By investing in data management upfront, companies reduce the likelihood of flawed models, biased predictions, or reputational damage. 3. Build and retain skilled AI talent. Problem. A global talent shortage makes it difficult to find and keep AI professionals. Solution. Upskill existing employees through training programs in machine learning, data science, and responsible AI. Internal talent is often more loyal and cost-effective than relying solely on outside hires. Create cross-functional teams where domain experts, data scientists, and engineers collaborate. This prevents technical teams from losing sight of business needs. Partner with universities and research institutes to build a talent pipeline. Sponsorships, internships, and joint research projects can help attract top talent. Use a hybrid model of in-house teams and external consultants. External partners can accelerate pilots, while internal teams ensure long-term sustainability. Establish career pathways for AI professionals inside the company to reduce attrition. A well-structured approach to talent ensures that companies not only attract expertise, but also retain it for ongoing AI success. Fourth, anticipate complexity and budget for scale. Problem: companies often underestimate the costs and challenges of AI deployment. Solution: adopt an incremental approach. Start small with pilots, but design them with scalability in mind. Use total cost of ownership (TCO) models that account for infrastructure integration governance and ongoing maintenance. Create risk buffers and budgets to accommodate unexpected costs, like retraining models or upgrading IT infrastructure. Invest in AI operations (MLOps) platforms to streamline deployment monitoring and maintenance. Prepare for concept drift by setting up retraining pipelines to ensure model performance remains strong over time. By acknowledging and planning for complexity, corporations can avoid being blindsided by cost overruns and delays. 5. Proactively address ethics and compliance. Problem: bias, privacy issues, and regulatory uncertainty can derail AI projects. Solution: establish AI ethics committees within the organization to evaluate projects for fairness, transparency, and social impact. Use explainable AI (XAI) methods to improve model interpretability and build trust among stakeholders. Ensure compliance by design. Integrate GDPR, CCPA, and other privacy frameworks into the earliest stages of data collection and model development. Regularly audit AI systems to detect bias or unintended consequences. Communicate openly with stakeholders about how AI is being used, what data is collected, and what protections are in place. When organizations make ethics a priority, they not only reduce risk, but also build trust with customers, regulators, and employees. 6. Prepare the organization for change. Problem: resistance to AI adoption can undermine even technically successful projects. Solution: create a change management plan that includes communication, training, and incentives for employees. Highlight AI as a complement to human work rather than a replacement. For example, frame AI as a tool to automate repetitive tasks so employees can focus on higher value activities. Involve end users early in the design process to ensure tools are user-friendly and fit into existing workflows. Appoint AI champions within departments who can advocate for adoption and address concerns. Align performance metrics and incentives with AI adoption goals. By managing the human side of AI, corporations increase the likelihood of enthusiastic adoption rather than reluctant compliance. 7. Focus on problem solving, not shiny technology. Problem: many companies chase trends rather than solving core problems. Solution: apply design thinking. Start with user needs and business pain points, then determine whether AI is the right tool. Avoid AI theater by requiring every project proposal to answer, what problem does this solve? What value does it deliver? Develop a use case portfolio that ranks potential projects by feasibility, impact, and alignment with strategic goals. Balance incremental improvements, e.g., predictive analytics for maintenance, with transformational projects, e.g., new AI-driven business models. Focusing on solving the right problems ensures that AI generates real, measurable impact rather than just buzz. 8. Invest in scalable infrastructure. Problem: AI projects often stall after pilots due to weak infrastructure. Solution: build cloud-first, scalable architectures that support rapid experimentation and scaling. Standardize data pipelines to ensure smooth flow from raw data to deployed models. Use containerization, e.g., Docker, Kubernetes, to make models portable across environments. Adopt MLOps best practices for continuous integration, delivery, and monitoring. Partner with technology providers that offer scalable platforms, reducing the burden on in-house IT teams. Strong infrastructure ensures that successful pilots can transition into enterprise-wide deployments without hitting technical roadblocks. Conclusion: a framework for AI success. The high failure rate of AI projects should serve as a wake-up call for corporations, not a deterrent. Success is possible when organizations shift from technology-centric experimentation to business-aligned execution. By clarifying objectives, improving data quality, building talent pipelines, budgeting realistically, embedding ethics, preparing employees, focusing on problems rather than hype, and investing in scalable infrastructure, companies can significantly increase their odds of success. AI is not a silver bullet, but when deployed thoughtfully, it can be a powerful enabler of efficiency, innovation, and competitive advantage. The difference between failure and success lies not in the technology itself, but in the discipline with which it is applied. Read my previous blogs at https://www.patreon.com/Steve Hovland. If you get value from these blogs, please consider joining my Patreon as a member at the $1, $2, or $4 level.